Hello, in this tutorial we will review some of the most common and sometimes confusing WordPress terminology that new WordPress users will encounter. There are over 61 million WordPress installations, which makes it the #1 blogging platform, as well as the #1 CMS or content management system in the world. If you are a new WordPress user and do not have any technical skills, don't be too concerned about your ability to learn how to use WordPress. It's amazingly simple to learn, and the overwhelming majority of its users have little or no technical skills. If you are a new user, keep in mind that everyone started out where you are today. Before we go inside WordPress and take a look at the back end, which is the administrative area of WordPress, let's take a look at the front end, which is the publicly viewable portion of the website that users see. Here is some of the terminology that you may hear from a WordPress designer or developer. The main sections of every web page include a header, which is the uppermost portion of the page, a footer, which is the lowermost section of a page, the content area, which is the main area where articles, information, videos, and supporting images are usually viewed, a top navigation bar, which may or may not be included with your WordPress theme, and a sidebar. A sidebar is typically used for menus. Now once again, it may or may not be included with your WordPress theme. The sidebar is optional and can be found on the left side or the right side of a web page. Sometimes there are multiple sidebars. The design for a WordPress site is called a theme. WordPress is written using a language known as PHP. The theme consists of a group of usually 20 to 40 PHP program and CSS style sheet scripts that define the look and some of the functionality of a WordPress site. The layout for a specific page design is called a template and is set up through a template script that is part of the theme. Most of WordPress's functionality is built into the WordPress core files. You don't have to be concerned about the core files. The code for core files is written by the WordPress development team and is the heart of the WordPress content management system. These special files make up the largest group of WordPress scripts. Core files are not normally modified by WordPress designers or custom developers, but are occasionally updated when new versions of WordPress are released. Most features and additional functionality are provided by plugins. A plugin consists of one or more PHP program scripts that add features to or modify the functionality of WordPress core files. Over 20,000 free plugins are available through the WordPress plugin directory. Plugins are also available from independent sources, either for free or for a fee. Back end of a WordPress site is the administrative area. A WordPress administrator can easily create and edit web pages, develop custom menu structures, add videos, add and edit images, manage comments from users, and maintain almost all aspects of the site without the need to pay somebody to do this for you. After logging into the admin area, the first page that you will encounter is the dashboard. The dashboard contains a summary of various links and information of interest to WordPress administrators. The admin menu is on the left. On the dashboard page you will see various meta boxes. Meta boxes are regions of pages in the admin area that provide information or allow selections to be made, many of which can be turned on or off to customize the look of the admin area. The Screen Options section of an admin page allows administrators to select the meta boxes that they wish to see. If you are looking for a meta box that you expect to see on the admin page, check the Screen Options section to see if it is turned on. If there is a newer version of WordPress available, the nag tag will appear on all pages throughout the admin area to remind you to do an update. Updates are easy to do, but are covered in a different tutorial. The difference between a page and a post and when to use each tends to confuse new WordPress users. Pages are used with static, non-changing menus. Pages do not have a category assignment. Pages are used for privacy policies, terms of use pages, contact us pages, about us pages, and in general are found on the top menu. Posts are web pages that have one or more categories assigned to them. Posts are part of the dynamic automated menu system. Posts consist of articles and any web pages that you want to assign to one or more categories and you wish to see appear in category menus. Here is a common term that sometimes causes confusion. A permalink, which stands for permanent link, is a user-friendly URL or web address that points to a specific web page. There are several standard formats for permalinks that can be selected in WordPress. The important part to remember as far as search engines are concerned is that a permalink format is selected when a site is set up and should never be changed. It is a set and forget type of selection. Widgets are a powerful feature. Widgets are a small block of code that allows an administrator to easily add content and features to a site. Widgets are primarily used to customize the sidebar in a widget-ready theme. Some themes also allow the customization of the footer area using the widget system. There are a number of widgets built into WordPress. Some plugins add their own widgets to the widget library. Widgets are basically a drag-and-drop feature that anyone can use. Here is how a sidebar is customized using widgets. Let's say that we want to add a search box to the right sidebar in our test site. We see that there is a search box widget in the widget area. To add the search box to the right sidebar, all we need to do is drag and drop the search widget to the right sidebar. This was a little off the screen, but you can see that I moved the search widget over to the primary widget area above the categories on our page. When I go back to our test site now, we can see that the search box has been added. There are two types of editors built into WordPress, the text editor and the visual editor. You will find these editors on the edit page and edit post pages in the admin area. The text editor used to be called the HTML editor, but as of WordPress 3.5 the name was changed. If you know how to read and write HTML code, you should be using the text editor. If you are unfamiliar with HTML, use the visual editor. The functionality of the visual editor is similar to Microsoft Word. It is a WYSIWYG, or what you see is what you get editor. I hope this helped to clarify a few things for new WordPress users. As I previously said, do not be overly concerned about your ability to master WordPress and manage your own website. WordPress is amazingly simple to learn. Remember that every journey starts with the first step. If you have not already done so, it's time for you to take your first step. Thank you for watching this tutorial.